Hi there, and welcome to week 1 of the Small Scale Gardening course, which is also inside the Farmstead Essentials Academy. So in this first lesson, we're going to talk about getting set up for your garden, but not in the way that most people think. So before we dive into planting or choosing crops, we need to lay a solid foundation. And that really starts with how you approach your space, your soil, and your purpose. And so this is where regenerative gardening starts to set itself apart. So instead of jumping into planting right away, we're going to focus on building a living system. So you're not just growing food, you're actually growing soil, life, and resilience. And so the goal here is to build a garden that sustains itself over time. And so that means healthier plants, less dependence on fertilizers or pesticides, and a lot less frustration in the long run. So the soil should work for you. And so here's the truth. Your garden is only as good as your soil. So if your soil is tired, compacted, or lacking life, no amount of effort's going to give you the results you want. And so that's why your first task isn't to plant. It's to observe and prepare. So you want the soil to work for you, not the other way around. And a lot of people get mixed up with that. And so what should you be doing this week? So number 1, you want to choose your garden location. Then you want to look for a spot with full sun, ideally 6 to 8 hours a day, decent drainage, and easy access to water. Then number 2, you want to observe your soil. Actually dig into the ground. Can you get your hands in easily, or is it compacted? What color is it? Do you see worms, bugs, or any signs of life at all? Then number 3, you want to test your soil. So you can use a simple home kit or send a sample to a local lab to check your pH and your nutrient levels. And this will guide you on your next steps. And remember, start small. You don't need a massive garden to begin. So a 10 by 10 plot or even a few raised beds is more than enough to work with. So this week, I want you to focus all about pay attention. So the more you observe now, the fewer mistakes that you're going to make later. So don't rush into planting. I know we get super excited, but you're building something that's meant to last, and that begins below the surface. So when your soil is thriving, your garden will follow. So grab your worksheet for this section, head outside, and start getting to know your garden space. You've got this, and we're here to help you out, and we're going to see you in the next lesson.